I was never good at learning other people's lessons. I had to experience it myself. It did really affect my life. And I never kind of got over that until I didn't face up to that. I feel like I didn't deal with problems. I kind of just, I didn't know how to really. I guess my first influence with art was my mother when I was a child. She was a bit of an artist, and I think for her peace and quiet, so she could get on with her own work, she used to sit me in front of the coal fire, set out my paints for me and all the paper, and I would spend hours all day just painting, waiting for my dad to come home so I could show him, my achievements of the day. My artwork's mostly portrait work, and the eyes are very significant for me. I kind of work out where the eye will sit from the tip of the nose or the corner of the nose. You kind of look at angles more, and you're constantly comparing where things sit. There are times when you just can't get it right, and you can lose the image you're trying to create, you lose the soul of the person, and sometimes you've just got to say, I'm going to put that away behind another painting, and one day I might go back and look at it with fresh eyes again. I don't like to admit defeat. I like to take a rest, and I like to think that I'll go back and I'll get that one day. I'll get it sorted. It's an ongoing process, but definitely the eyes they say it all for me. It's almost like a window of their soul. The eyes can't lie. When I'm painting and I get that stillness, it's like meditation. When you're meditating, you don't want to be disturbed, and it's the same feeling I have when I'm painting. I just don't want to be disturbed. I don't want anyone else's energy involved. It's totally my relationship with whoever I'm painting at the time. I do really need my own space. This is my this is my life. This is where I work. This is my shed. My husband built it for me because he was sick and tired of the chaos I was creating in the house. And I love being in here. It's, close the doors, have some music on, start creating, going into my own wee world. Back in the day, when I was leaving school, I wanted to go to art college, but my family were very much in the mindset of it's not a proper job, you wouldn't make a living from it, and they just couldn't afford to put me through art school, to be honest. had to take a job working in an office. I was like an office junior, and it was really, really soul destroying. It kind of suffocated me in a way, and I think that's kind of how I kind of fell into drugs, because I was looking for a way out, really, and that became a huge part of my life for a while. It was a very difficult time for me, because I became powerless over drugs. They became my life. When I had my first child, my son, that was when I became aware that it was a real problem for me. I couldn't stop without help. And I went into a treatment centre which practiced the 12-step recovery programme. That's where I took my first steps into recovery, into realising you have choices in life, you can make more of your life, you can deal with your problems in different ways. It brought me on a journey of actually looking for something else out with myself. In the early days, I went to different churches, I looked at different religions, expecting this awakening, lightning bolt or whatever from the sky. That didn't happen. And I was in a conversation with a friend, and she had suggested, there's a spiritualist church in Ayr, would you like to go along there? Initially, that's what brought me to spiritualism. I had lost all the intensity of the dream of becoming an artist, and spiritualism has given me that calm to sit, to develop in my artwork. It's only in the kind of last year or two that I've actually, gone to little art workshops and learnt about colours and colour blending and what works, and meeting up with other artists, like-minded people, and working through personal development through spiritualism reminded me that I was a creative person, very creative. I think there's a certainty in, why things happen, and sometimes when you're going through maybe like a change in your life, and you can't understand exactly why things are working out, but when you work through it and you get to the other end of it, it becomes clear, I've been lucky. Most of the things that I've come clear about have all been for the best. Been hard, but it's been for the best. It took a few years though, it wasn't instant. It was a lot of time searching. Sometimes I wish, I had maybe found spiritualism a lot earlier in my life, but, maybe I had to go through what I had to go through. And I'm just grateful I've got it now. It is a huge part of my life, and I believe, it helps me in all situations, helps me be a better friend, a better mother, better wife, although you'd have to ask my husband that one, but I think I am. I'm doing a wee bit later on in life, but I'm doing what the original plan was all those years ago. Just took me a different road to get there. Although I'm a portrait artist, I can't say that in future I'll be doing other things, because it's a continual growth. You're learning and you're moving forward every day, and I'm just open to see where I'm going to go next with it all.